for tuning in. Hit the subscribe button. Let's get those likes up so I can bring you this free game. Big Twizz Show.
The Big Twizz Show.
Hey, what's up? Welcome to the Big Twizz Show. This is I want to say the fourth Grown Up Conversations. I think it's the third Grown Up Conversations. That's right. I want to welcome everybody in, and here is my beautiful co-host, Coach Jazzy Cole. How you doing? You got your mute on. Yes, you do. There you go.
I am doing well. Thank you for having me. As always, I'm so glad to be teamed up with you.
That's right. Having you, girl. This is our show. Our show. Okay.
This our show.
Our
Okay.
show. Okay. This our
Okay.
show. You all right, girl? How you doing? Won't you introduce the guests?
I definitely will introduce the guest. Well, okay, I see Stacy is not there, so I'm gonna go ahead and introduce Miyoshi Knox, who happened to be like my sister. She's my cousin. We both have our mothers are sisters, and so let's welcome her.
Hey, welcome to the Big Twizz Show.
I'm on the show, the baddest show in the nation.
Oh, I like her. That's what I'm talking about.
Yes. And like we had last week, Miss Stacy Styles have returned back for the Grown Up Conversations. Stacy Styles is here.
Hey, what's up? My girl back. That's right. What's up, Stacy? Can you hear us, Stacy?
All right.
Okay. She'll be back. And right here I have Mr. JT. I'll call him JT Money. JT Money, how you doing?
Yes, sir. I'm good. Appreciate you letting me slide in the building. I appreciate it.
Oh man, this is a family thing, man. We're gonna have some fun. Okay, I think there she go. Okay. Yep. Let me I can hear you. Can you guys hear her? Okay, I'm about to bring her up real quick. Give me 1 second. Cousin, you can go right ahead.
Okay, so you guys, I want to say happy Sunday to the both of you all. I hope that your day so far has been a blessed day. For those who do not know, I am saved, proud of it. I am not ashamed of the gospel.
Hallelujah.
Yes.
Hallelujah. All right. Hallelujah.
Woo. So you know, wherever we are, we have to shed our light, and that's what we're here to do, is to shed our light and talk about some adult conversations. Sometimes, we're not always having these type of conversations, and so when my cousin said, "Hey, you want to join up with me, to be on this platform?" I'm like, "Yeah, why not?" So we're going to go ahead and we're going to get started. We do have a couple of people that will be joining us. We're having a little difficulty, but that's all good. We know how to manage and get through, right? And so we're going to go ahead and go on. Do you want to start first with your questions, or is that me?
You know what? We'll go ahead and we will start here. Hold on real quick. Stacy, can you hear me, love? Okay, let me see if I can bring you back real quick. Let me see. Let's see if we can do this. Okay.
Yay.
There you go. Can you back up a little bit so we can see your face, please?
Okay.
There you go. You always
Can you
trying to
see
hide
me?
from us. There we go. We see you now. We see you now.
Good.
Don't you try to hide now. Okay.
Okay.
Coach
I'm,
Coles, what was
yes.
that?
I'm
You
gonna
had
go
said,
ahead. I can go ahead and get started, with my questions. So what we're doing this time, I have some questions, and Big Twizz, he got his questions too, and I'm gonna love his segment because there are things that men want to know. Okay. So I can't wait till we start with that part. So we're gonna move me right on out the way because I'm really the coach. I like to shed, throw some pearls out there. But this is one of the questions that I do have is um what do you think about men always having to pay? Is that fair? Is that something, are you the type of woman where you want to go Dutch? Or do you feel like it is on the man to always have to pay for
Mm,
the dates?
great question.
is that
Yoshi,
who is this
Yoshi,
for?
you
This
want to
is
go
for the
first?
ladies.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
I think everybody, though. No, everybody can answer the questions. You know what I mean? So
Okay. We
let's
okay.
have Miyoshi start. What
Yeah.
you think?
Okay, let me see. You know, just in my experience, I don't have like this, just like this hardcore, like this is what it has to be. I'm real good with if we're going out on a date and it's our first date, of course, I would like the man to pay for the first date.
Yeah.
After a couple of dates, I don't mind at all.
That's good.
Paying, being a blessing to him, because I think it's mutual. So I wouldn't have a problem. I may have a slight problem if I'm asked.
Oh, right.
That's the
Okay.
issue. Don't ask me, you know, but I will, I will, because I don't have a problem with saying, hey, let me get this dinner tonight. Let me get this lunch. I don't mind saying that. I just don't want to be asked.
I love that. I love that. What about you, Stacy? How you feel about it?
I totally agree with Miyoshi and everything I was actually thinking. Like if we going out on a date, it's our first date. Do I feel that the man should pay? Absolutely, because he's asking you out. He's trying to show you what he can do for you, even though it's just a dinner date or whatever. But I do think that he should initially pay. But after that, like you said, after the first couple of days, we get to know each other. I definitely don't have a problem with paying. Because in a relationship, everything is not gonna always be, just on the man. Like sometimes the woman will have to do things as well. So I totally think that that's fine. Like,
All right, JT. How you
Okay.
feel?
Being a man. Now, if I'm asked on a date, I think it's the young lady's responsibility because she's asked me out on a date. Okay,
ah,
let's be clear. Now, if she does the asking, I'm expecting her to pull out my chair and everything else. Okay. Yes, ma'am. I said it. I said it. Yes, ma'am. I said it. Okay. Reason being is I believe in those I guess the typical responsibilities of a man and all of that. I believe in all of that. But if she asks me out on a date now, let's change let's change roles. Pull out a chair for me. Bring me some flowers, goddammit. It. Okay? Hey, but no, that's a
oh
joke. But
my.
seriously, if she does ask me out on a date, I expect her to pay.
I knew JT
Now,
was playing.
I'm expecting her to get the check and pay, but I'm gonna snatch it from her and I'm going to pay. That's just to show me that she's okay with taking on that responsibility. But I feel like it's my responsibility as a man to always pay for a date. but I want to know that she's willing and able and capable of taking the responsibility. But I'm going to always say pay for the bait, pay for the date, always. That's just me.
Wow. I really like that because you made me think about something. I would say it sounds like we should just kind of stay positioned. I'm kind of old school in my thinking, in my way,
Hmm.
that,
Hmm.
I can see how, some men would fall into that. Hey, if you're willing to ask me out, then you're willing to kind of take the place of a man. So I would say, ladies, stay in your place.
I know that's right. I know that's right.
So Antoine, it's on you now. Big
Yeah.
Twizz, what are your
Well,
thoughts?
I mean, if she asked to go out on a date, she should pay. Pay. Yeah, boy, she need to pay.
Yes, sir.
If
Okay,
she
well,
asked,
listen.
That's why she should be
Wait,
asking.
right,
what's up? What'd you
right.
say?
No, I said she shouldn't be asking. I said she shouldn't be asking to go out.
Yeah, she
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 shouldn't.
shouldn't, but a lot of women do. A lot of women do. But it feels right for if we're gonna go on a date. Yeah, of course I'll pay. It just wouldn't feel right. And then if I really like the lady, I mean, come on. And if I don't pay, if she pays, she gonna
Yeah.
be talking mess about me. I'm gonna feel the back of my neck
So we
heating up. As
Can
soon
can
as I
can
turn around from her. But I think it's just right. A man should pay. It's
and
just right.
can I add something to that, Big
Definitely.
Twist? So, like Stacy was saying, a young lady shouldn't ask. I disagree. If a young lady sees sees someone that she's interested in, and you all have had that discussion before, like you all have just had conversations before, and she says, "Hey, I'm doing such and such. Won't you come with me?" Then I mean, a young lady should definitely go after what she's interested in. That's just my opinion. But like, I mean, it
well,
shouldn't be
JT,
always on the man.
I would say this. I would say this, JT. If I'm just getting to know you, and if you're just starting to date,
Hmm.
I don't think I should be asking. Now, if we're already together and I've been with you, and then I'm like, hey, babe, you want to go out? You want to go do something? That's one thing. But,
Okay.
you don't approach me as a man. I can be calling you talking about, hey, when you want to go out. I just don't think you should do that. It just
Okay.
kind of makes you look a little thirsty, a little desperate.
Mm.
Are you
But I mean,
thirsty?
how does it make you look thirsty because you're letting someone know that you're interested in them? I mean, so it please, I see your hand,
I
Coach
mean,
Jazzy. Yes, ma'am.
okay, let coach, go coach.
I think
Go
there
ahead,
are
Coach.
many ways for us as women to let you know that we're interested.
Okay.
Asking
Yes,
you out, I think,
yes.
kind of crosses the line. I think I can,
Mhm.
I can smile, I can gesture, I can give you body language, I can give you the eye, I can let you know, hey, I'm cool like that. You like the way I like the way you look. Go ahead and do what you do. I'm gonna make you feel comfortable so that you wouldn't mind asking me. And that is just the natural feminine position that I think that women should take.
Okay.
You know,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree to an extent. For
and I
some
do
women
you do you
nowadays, we're talking about the
uh,
women of today's society.
yeah.
I just
Yeah,
feel like it's kind
women
of
today are very
tacky.
different. It's kind of tacky for a woman to ask you out.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It just don't seem right. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it's a little tacky. It really, well, you know what? It really depends on the situation, the environment, and how she asked.
I
If
agree.
she's at, well, I don't know. It's just different. I'd rather go up to the woman because, like Coach Jazzy said, she'll give you the eye. She'll give you that body language to tell you to let you know to come over to her. But for a
Okay.
woman to come up, I don't know. Well, maybe I won't say tacky. Maybe that's a little too harsh, or maybe that's just right.
Yeah, yeah. Look at it now.
I
It's
don't
just right.
know.
We're looking for it.
I don't know. I don't know. I'll tell you this. Um, Mayoshi, is that how you say your name?
Me,
Miyoshi.
me, oh,
Miyoshi.
yep,
Okay.
Hmm.
Have you ever went up to a gentleman and asked him out?
absolutely not. Not,
What?
not, let me say this, not a stranger.
I can't hear her.
not a stranger, but I have asked somebody out before.
Okay.
I've,
Okay,
I've asked, yes. But I think that when you put yourself in that position, it's a position that you often down the road will end up not appreciating. So,
right.
so when I look back at it now, just what Stacy said, it's an appearance of being thirsty. You know, if once I had my coaching session with my cousin, I realized that you can be feminine and use your femininity to get what you want. You know, you don't have to as a person, sometimes women they want to take on this liberality, you know, about hey, I can do this as a man, I could do that, and you want to show
Yeah.
that, but you don't need to do that.
We
You don't
don't.
need to do that.
We
You know,
don't have to do it.
you are who you are. We're gifts. God placed us here to be gift to men. You know,
Ooh,
and so when
all
you
right.
understand who you are, then you
Mm,
should behave differently. So I
Mm.
now will not be asking someone out because the last time I did that, let me tell y'all this.
Yes, come on.
Don't tell it. Tell it. Don't tell it.
With the first time you do that,
Hmm.
something happens with that man. They start shifting their thoughts about you.
Okay.
And then it makes it be where it
Yeah.
becomes okay for them now to ask you, pick me up. I don't want to drive my car. I've been driving all day because that's what I do for work. Can you pick me up, Negro? No, I don't.
Mm.
I don't want to be picking you up. You know, if I want to do it, like if I want to do it because I know you've been driving all day and I've noticed that, and I want to do that for you. That's different than you asking me. Don't do that. That's all I'm saying.
Mm.
So I think when
Okay.
you place yourself in position of authority with that man, where you place yourself in position where you asking, you always stay in that position. That's not a position I want.
That's so
Mm.
good.
Okay.
wow.
All
So
right.
good.
Well said.
All
Very well.
right then. Yes. Very well said.
Yes, that's so, so super good.
That
Okay,
was
so
good because I shouldn't have to ask you to pick me up now. You know I'm tired. Don't pick me up, goddamn it. Okay, you know I'm tired. Don't pick me up. I've been working all day, goddamn it. Don't pick me up. I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Very
My
well
fault.
said. Very well said. Miss Stacy, your check your camera. On my end, it keeps saying it's low.
Oh,
Are you hearing us?
okay.
Maybe she has bad
I
reception.
can hear you.
yeah, and she's also on her phone,
Yeah,
so
yeah, that's
yeah,
yeah,
it just doesn't work as well as being on the
right,
laptop.
right.
So I did have a follow-up question to that because I realized that some men just don't like it at all. And I think that you really answered it, Big Twist, because my follow-up question was going to be, how does it make you feel as a man when a woman approach you? Because I think it's important for women to understand how that may be coming off. If you're a woman that don't mind walking up to a guy and straight macking him down.
Uh oh.
You know, I would like for how do you men feel about that? Where, I just walk up to you, hey, how you doing? And I just, start macking you down. Like, are you guys, how do you feel about that?
Okay, I'm going
JT,
to
go ahead and
answer
answer
first.
that real quick.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you for allowing me the privilege of answering first, sir. So, it
I love JT.
honestly, honestly, it depends on how the young lady looks. Now, if
Yeah, it's a privilege. I
I'm
get
keeping
it.
it 100. Okay, I'm keeping it in the band. Now, it really depends on how the young lady looks. If she looks busted, then I'm going to feel like she does this all the time because men don't approach her. But if she's beautiful, I mean, drop dead gorgeous, then I'm going to be okay with it because I'm going to
Oh,
feel privileged in a sense
Yeah, yeah.
because I know men approach her on a regular. So now she feels like I not just meet her standards, but exceed her standards because now she's approaching me. So she definitely sees something that she wants. So it doesn't bother me as long as we know that we're going to stay in our lane. We're not completely trading places. Now, she's not going to be the man in the relationship. I'm going to lead, and then we can lead together. But I mean, so it just
Okay.
depends on what the young lady looks like.
Okay. Well, they say pretty is privilege.
That's the truth. That is the truth.
I mean, I
That's
guess
the truth.
pretty can get away with a lot of things.
Yes.
But hey, let's see. I'm waiting for Big Twizz to come, but maybe I'll just proceed. I wish that Stacey.
Coach
Go ahead.
Jazzy, I
Yes.
wanted to say, honestly, it's the same for women too. Like, we will accept one kind of thing from one type of guy and won't accept it from another. So I do
Yes,
think
ma'am.
that looks matters in a whole lot of different ways.
There you go, Miyoshi. Thank you for telling the truth on here. Okay. Thank you for
Yeah,
telling the
looks
truth.
matters.
Yeah, because you'll see a guy that, will try to talk to you, and if he doesn't look a certain way, you'll be like, oh, I'm sorry, I'm dating right now, but if he looks a certain way, here's my number.
Everything changes. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Now, Coach Jazzy, can you re-ask that question for Cole, for the gentleman that just joined us?
Yes,
Oh,
and
sure.
I
also,
don't think you can hear me.
can
Yeah,
you hear us?
you can.
Yeah,
Yes.
we can hear you.
I can't hear none of y'all now. I just heard y'all a second ago. Y'all are
Oh,
all in there. Let me see. I'll try the volume. Okay, how's that?
we hear
hear
you
Yeah, we
really
hear
Nope,
you.
I
good.
still can't hear y'all.
Oh,
I'm gonna go out and come back in.
okay.
Okay.
All right.
So Miyoshi Cole is my cousin too. Yes, that is Big Twizz brother. Sorry, we're like family up in
Oh,
here.
it's our family.
Yeah,
Okay,
whole
really
family.
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 Yes,
Hey.
I'm so happy.
Hey.
Come on, this with me. Okay.
Okay,
Stacy, man, Stacy, her phone. Yeah, it's her
yeah.
phone.
She could
Can
just
you?
keep trying until she gets back,
Yeah, definitely, definitely.
Okay.
Can you hear us yet, Cole?
It looked like he's frozen.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like he's frozen.
Okay. Well, we can definitely, if you want, we can come back to that because I would love to hear from Cole on how he would feel, about women, approaching and being more of the aggressor.
Right,
Okay.
right.
So you want me to move on? I can ask
You know
my
what?
next.
Hmm,
You know what?
that's weird.
Cole, can you hear us?
Hmm.
Let me see.
Hear him good though,
Yeah, we can hear him because it's
and
weird.
he's coming in really good.
Because it was weird, or whatever it was.
Oh Lord.
This shit was working.
Well,
Okay,
it was. It's still working because we can hear you.
man, that's what happened to me last week. Remember, I couldn't hear certain people.
Right.
So, want to give it.
Hold up.
What the hell's wrong with the audio?
We don't know, Cole. What the hell is going on
It
with
says
the
I'm
audio?
backstage.
You
Oh,
on stage.
he's backstage.
Yeah, that's
Okay,
what it says.
let me see. Let
Oh,
me see real quick.
that's what it is. Cause mine says on
What the
stage.
hell?
Let me see. He's not even.
That's weird.
Now, Cole, can you hear me? Cola
Probably
Kente.
still says backstage. Huh?
Okay. Well, we thank you for your patience here. We are going to try to keep things going and flowing. And as people come in, we're going to bring them right on in.
Yeah,
How about that?
let's just keep it going because I
Yeah,
don't know
let's just
what.
keep the flow going. And then, when they come in and testing, and once we can hear them and they can hear us, then we can flow, pick it back up, and um, add them in. What you think about that?
Sound good to me.
All right.
Wait a minute. You know what? Boom. We stopping this recording. We stopping this.
Wow,
Why?
what happened?
I
What
don't
happened?
No,
understand.
this was good.
Man, I'm trying to.
It's good.
Yeah,
You
this
want to
is
keep
good,
going?
man.
This is
Yeah,
too good.
I
Yeah,
put some Vaseline on
no.
my
Okay
lips and
then.
everything. These things should
Okay,
look shiny over here
I'll
now.
cut that little part out.
Yeah.
Let's keep that
Do
thing
some
going.
editing. We're gonna do some editing and some
There you
shifting
go.
and everything, but no, I don't want to lose that. I mean, we gave some good stuff.
Okay.
So
Okay, so
yeah.
we'll just let me see. I'll just boom, boom. Okay, boom. That's where I'll cut.
Boom,
Okay.
boom. Yeah,
So
right there.
so
I'm
okay,
ready for my second question.
you ready for the second question? Now you want me to do a question or
Okay, go ahead now.
no.
I think you're gonna need
Let me
Cole for
hear
your
Now's
questions.
question. Okay,
Okay.
I see Cole. Cole, can you hear us? Let me see. Cole, can you hear us? Hold on. Okay, hold on. I think I can get him. Lord. Okay,
He's
let me
back.
see if I can bring him. Let me see if I can bring him real quick.
We'll bring him real
I know
quick.
you right there, but you're not on there. Just give me 1 second. You're not with the team right now.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. I'm about to bring you on stage because we got a question, and Coach Jazzy wants you to hear it. So, boom. Okay. See if I can get you on here. Oh, you guys can go ahead and talk.
Thank you. Wow. Been waiting on that. Yeah. So here's the next question. And this is going to be for you, Big Twizz, and for JT. I think one of the things that women want to know is why do men decide to just ghost women? Can you just give
Mm,
us some explanation
mm,
on this ghosting thing that you all are just so famous for?
mm. I guess I'll go ahead and answer the question first. 'Cause I've done that quite a few times, honestly.
What?
So yeah. But honestly, the reason I've ghost individuals, it's typically after a first date. After that first date, I feel like we just wasn't vibing. And I don't want to waste her time. I'm not going to waste my time because time is very precious, and of course that's time that neither one of us can get back. So I'm not going to waste her time, and I'm not going to waste my time. So I'm just going to fade into black. Okay, let her live her life, and I'm gonna live mine. Now I know I heard the sucking of the teeth from Miss Jazzy. Okay. And I get what where that comes from because
Okay.
why not tell that individual that I'm not interested? I
Yeah.
mean, but that takes time. So why waste that time by telling her that? By me not
Oh.
calling, me not picking up the phone if she calls, she's going to eventually get the idea that hey, he's not interested. Now if she keeps calling after a week, now there's something wrong with her. She need to figure it out. Okay? Like if you keep calling me after a week and I haven't picked up the phone, now mind you, my phone works just like yours. Okay? I can easily pick up the phone, dial your number, but I'm not doing that. And everybody's phone got call ID now. So if I haven't called you back, it should be obvious that I am just not interested. I wish you well. I hope you find a guy that you're interested in and the guy that's interested in you. But it's not me. So I wish you well.
Now,
That's why I ghost.
Oh, okay. I mean, and I can understand not being interested. I guess I don't understand not being able to express yourself so greatly like you just did, JT. I mean, that just explains it all. I would be comfortable with that. I mean, I don't know. Me, Oshi, would you be comfortable with somebody just being real like that and just being like, I'm just gonna move forward. I don't feel like we were much.
But before Miyoshi answers that question, where you can think about, you all are two different type of women. Okay, the stature of you two women that we're talking to on here are very different. I'm not saying from the quality of women that I've dated in my past, but you all are a lot different from other women, and some women can't take that. I'm just not interested. I mean, so it's
Okay.
better just to ghost, because I'm not gonna have that discussion and go back and forth with you. And I can remember recent. I mean, this is a recent event. I'm not going to mention names because I don't know who watched the show. Okay, okay, so I'm not mentioning names. Right?
Smart guy, smart.
So I was telling this young lady that I just wasn't interested, and she was at the house. I'm like, listen, man, because she showed me how crazy she was. So I said, listen, this isn't gonna work. And she tried to give me some of that cut up. I said, listen, I just told you.
She trying to give you some cutty.
I don't want that either. Like, no, man.
Oh,
God, it was to
women
the
ghost
point.
just as much as men.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm like, nah, I'm not gonna get it to go. I'm good, man. Like, I wish you the best. And she was a beautiful young lady, so I know she found someone in no time. So, but just, hey, I wish you well. Okay? I wish you well.
Hey, Coach Jazzy. So what was the question exactly? I'm getting it from them conversing with you, but what was the question again?
I asked, one of the things that women want to know is why men ghost. And I mean, JT, like, he killed the answer. I mean, he just, like, he gave it to us. I mean, so real. But then Cole came in and he said women do it too.
JT is nice.
Yeah.
JT the nice guy.
See, and you
Uh-oh.
see, that's Cole saying I'm the nice guy.
If I'm ghosting, it's something I don't like about you. And it's like one of those things you can't change. We're like, she took off her shoes and her feet stunk. No call. She got a black tooth in the front.
If her feet
No
stink,
call.
her pants don't need to come down. Keep them panties on.
Heck yeah. Word. If her breath,
If your feet stink,
if she
your
got a
booty stink.
if she got a stanky whisper, it's over.
A stinky whisper.
She be like, ooh. I'm like,
Oh
no.
man, Lord
I'll
have
go.
mercy.
I'm petty. I'm petty on that one.
I can say I was really petty too when I was dating, I'm telling you, I'm not gonna lie, I'm just absolutely horrible. Absolutely horrible. But I'm gonna tell y'all this real quick this real quick story. I went out with somebody. I had been talking to him on the phone for like months. Like, it was like a long period of time because, man, I hate to give my secrets.
Pandora's box.
I had a boyfriend, but he was no good and I knew it. So I would always, have little dates here and there. So.
Yeah. When we're young, we experiment.
Yeah. So I would still go on dates every once in a while. I went out on the date and this guy came at me like this for a kiss.
Oh.
Look like you was at a
Casper.
school.
I was done.
Casper.
Straight ghosted him. Wouldn't
Why?
talk to him. I was done. And like you, Cole, it's like no way. I don't even want to tell you that I don't like you because I don't like the way you twirled up your tongue.
That's nasty.
Word.
Yeah, that's nasty.
I go.
Check this. Go ahead.
So I ghosted on this girl one time because I went to pick her up in her house. I went in the bathroom. The bathroom was filthy. And then there was baby diapers all in the trash can overflowing. I took her on the date, but I ended up ghosting her right after that. Tony Twizz, you know her too. I'm not going to say her name.
Yeah, don't do it.
Damn.
I'll tell you, she light skinned. You know her.
Mm.
You know what I'm
You
talking about?
retarded. That's crazy. That's crazy.
I
Yeah.
ghosted her because
Hey,
the baby
did the
diapers.
house smell?
Nah, it didn't smell, but it was messy. The kitchen was dirty, the bathroom was dirty, and the trash can was overflowing with diapers. I'm like, a dirty bathroom, dirty coochie.
Yeah,
Mm-mm.
I would have ghosted her too. That's nasty. Yeah, I'm big on that. Yo, keep the house
Yeah,
clean.
man. That's like almost as tacky as you see these women taking all these selfies, and in the background, they house nasty as hell.
Nasty as hell. Yeah, that's
Ugh.
disgusting.
How about a girl that takes a selfie with a personal massager in the background?
A
What? What do
personal.
I don't know
you
about that
mean?
one, but that'd be
Come
some
on,
funny
Coach
shit.
You
Jazzy. You
know,
know what he's talking about. A personal
mm,
massager.
Okay.
a personal
Wow.
massager.
Yeah.
Well, you guys really have had some great experiences here.
Hey,
Let's hear from the Oshi though, because we realize that women do ghost.
Hmm.
Do you have a ghost story?
I do, but I want to kind of twist this around a little bit.
Uh-oh.
I have done that, but when you get older, you realize that you don't know who you're gonna meet again and what positions they'll be. The world is real small, so you always want to present yourself in a way that you want somebody to. It's like the old thing of treat people the way you want to be
Want to
treated.
be treated. Hmm.
I think that's so very important. And honestly, ghosting has a little bit of mean spirited in it. And so you
Mm.
can't get away from getting back what you put out. You cannot get away from that. You get back whatever you put out. And
That's right.
so I've done that more times than I would have liked to actually say. But I remember that Jazzy Cole actually said to me one time, I was, because I believe in just blocking on all fronts. And she was
Mm.
like, why do you keep doing that? Just say what, just communicate. Just communicate. And I realized that for me, it was a little bit of being mean spirited. The other thing is not being a person who's mature enough to state what it is that you want and what you don't want. And you never know what you might
right.
say that could help that person. You know, maybe a woman may need to know, hey, your bathroom is nasty. You need to really focus
I
on
know
who
that's
you
right.
trust. Because if they hear it, let me tell you something. If a
They not
woman,
ready.
but listen, yes, it
No, they
doesn't
ain't
matter
ready.
because listen, it doesn't matter
They ain't
because
ready.
they'll remember it. If you get a fine man, okay,
Oh, okay.
you got Cool, is that your name, Cool Black?
Cole. Cole.
Cold.
Coal
Cole.
Black. If Coal Black says to a woman, whatever the problem is, she's gonna listen, and it may just help change her life. I'll never forget this guy, and Nicole, you know who he is. At this time, it was years ago, y'all. But this dude, I mean, I was so in love with this dude, and I was giving him everything I had. And he decided, instead of ghosting me, he said, listen, he said, I really like you. You are a really good, nice girl. He said, but you show your hand too quickly. He said, I was really
Uh,
done. He said, I was done at the very beginning. He said, but I don't want anybody else to do this to you. Listen, do you know that hearing that,
Mm.
I never had to hear that again. I never had to do that again because he was somebody I respected and loved and thought was all that in a bag of chips, and I'm talking about not just giving of my body, but like cleaning out his stuff and setting him up for business and just pouring out everything. But
Yeah.
Wifey duties.
he
Hmm.
didn't
Yeah.
reciprocate because he didn't,
Mm.
he didn't like me. So,
Right.
but I appreciated it.
Wow.
Well,
Yeah.
tell me
yeah,
this.
I don't have that kind of finesse.
Well, tell me this. Tell
But
me
that's a
this.
nice way of
Have
saying
you
it, though.
ever?
I ain't got
Yeah.
that kind of finesse.
Hey, well, tell me this. Now I know you've been married for 22 years, Coach Jazzy. Have you ever been catfished?
But you know, when I was dating, it wasn't no cat. You couldn't catfish nobody.
Yeah, you couldn't.
You couldn't,
Oh,
right?
Yeah.
Because
yeah,
listen, let
okay,
me
yeah,
tell
you've
you.
been. Yeah, that's not a
And,
good
and, and let me
question.
tell you, guys just walk straight up to you. No problems, no issues. It's like men were just so different, like with their approach, like they didn't care. It was like, hey, what's up, baby? What's your name? Let me get your number. You know, it
Yep,
was
Right, right.
yep.
it,
Yeah.
you know, it was
Yeah.
different now, but now you know there's online dating. You know, people, don't know
What
who they
about
really
someone
talking
setting
to.
you up though? Someone setting you up. Have you had a friend that set you up
Yeah.
like, girl, he look good, this and that, and this and
He
that, and you
was
got the number
fine.
like,
His name
bam.
was Eric, and he was fine. I
Oh,
appreciated it.
she remember the
She,
name.
yeah, she hooked me up. So I never been catfished.
Okay, what about you, Mashika?
What?
Mashika?
My
That is
Mashika,
My Oshi.
My
me,
Oshi.
Miyoshi.
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 Let me see.
Miyoshi.
Boom, boom.
No,
Hey,
Okay,
you
I
said
can see it
Mashika.
better
I
there.
started looking at the name. I was
Miyoshi.
like,
Yeah, I was looking
Okay,
at it
I
like,
can see it
damn,
over
somebody
here.
changed my name.
Miyoshi. Have you ever been catfished?
no, but I can tell you, Jazzy Cole has introduced me to somebody I did not appreciate and like. So
Woo! I want to
I
hear the
can say
story. Can we
that,
hear the
Jazzy
story?
Cole. I was like, what in the world are you thinking about? What are you thinking about? Okay.
who was that? Who was that?
Yeah, go and say his
Just think
name,
about
man.
it. I don't want to say names.
We don't want to put the name out there. We don't
Give
want
us
to.
a
We don't
if
want
initial.
to
it was
put
if
ugly
it was
out
over
there.
10 years ago, you could say it.
Right.
Yeah, just give
Was
give
it
the
10?
initial. Give the initial.
Yeah, it's been a minute.
Okay. Give me the
Okay.
initials. Is he on
Damn,
Facebook
I
or
want to get an
something?
initial.
Is he
I
on
don't know.
Instagram?
I'm about to say this, and you gonna know. I don't even know if the man is alive.
What?
She
Damn, he
said,
that old?
"What?"
Damn.
Damn.
He died. You talking about the one who just
Damn.
recently died? Oh my God.
We don't know who's watching this stuff.
Ooh,
Please,
Lord, y'all
God,
wrong.
today.
Somebody going to hell.
Too soon. Too
Hallelujah.
soon.
Yoshi gonna be hunted now by that man's
Cool,
spirit.
you black. You said say it. Now you saying too soon.
Well, I didn't know the brother died. Like, damn.
Damn. Damn.
You was like, ooh, I don't
We
like you.
gonna
Bang, lay down, Leroy.
look. We gonna move away from that one, okay? But what
Okay.
about you? I want to go with you, JT. Have you ever been catfished before?
Yes, I
Sound
have.
like
It's
Janet Jackson
crazy.
got out looking like Freddie Jackson.
Yeah, when I was younger, when I was a lot younger, they was doing the before the internet dating, they was doing a phone call. You know, you could dial a like a hotline and just
Ah,
talk to
chat
folks, right?
line.
Oh,
Chat
chat
line.
line.
Yeah, I was calling the chat line. Me and my
Twizz was the
cousin,
king of the chat line.
we were talking to this girl. She told me she looked like I can't remember the singer. I can't remember the singer, but you know when she said the singer name, I'm like, damn, okay, so she's bad. She had a pretty voice, had a phone sex operator voice. I said, damn. So I went to see her. I said, oh hell no, hell. I met her at the beach, saw her at the beach, and she was like, oh man. So we started talking, but I've always had the thought of not hurting someone's feelings. I always consider that. I always keep that in mind. So I sat there and talked to her
Yeah,
for a
say that for
while,
Cole.
and then I got ghosted. I ghosted. I was gone. Never talked to her again. Yeah, it was rough. So yes, I have. I have been catfish. It was rough too. It was rough. Rough as
Right.
hell. It was rough. It was
I,
rough.
What
what I
about
think
you,
is funny
Cole?
about our catfish stories is they all are pre-internet, basically.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, pretty much,
I
right?
got a funny one about that one. So my friend Aaron, you remember Aaron Twizz?
Yeah.
Aaron hooked me up. We were going out of town. He didn't want me to take a specific girl with him because he had this ugly girl. And he was like, just take one of her friends to keep her company. I was like, I don't want to take none of her friends. She ugly. Her friends is probably ugly. And he said, nah, man, think about it. Ugly girls always got good looking friends. I was like,
Yeah. They do have
well,
pretty
let's see.
friends.
So he called the girl. She said, yeah, I got a friend. She's black and Asian, got green eyes. I was like, ooh, that's a good mix. All right, green eyes. Let me check that out. So I said, okay, well, is she your friend? What's wrong with her? She said, nothing wrong with her. We started laughing. I said, she ain't got buck teeth or something like that. She said, nah, you silly. She just missing some fingers and toes. We started laughing. It's like, okay, cool. I said, she ain't big, girl. She was like, nah, she's thick. A lot of brothers like her. I said, ooh, that means she got booty.
Oh.
I said, all right. So we go pull up. Here come this fat girl in a Parker jacket with a soda can in one hand, pulled a slice of pizza out the coat pocket, walking up, and she really was missing some fingers and toes.
What?
And I was like, I thought you was joking. She had 6 fingers and 7 toes. That's a true story. And we got trapped in a blizzard in Reno, so I was stuck with this hungry bitch for 3 days.
Damn.
Why she gotta be all that?
Because
you just
she
an
gonna be
asshole.
broke.
She thick as hell. They
Because she was
pizza
broke coming out of town hungry.
She pulled a piece of pizza out from her bosom, and she gotta be a
No,
bitch.
she pulled it out the jacket, bro. Like it was a Snickers or something. She was like,
disgusting, man.
and that's a true story. I wish
She
Aaron was around.
King Cool Black.
Get him, girl.
No, I said it right.
King.
Trust me.
King
That was a
Cool
miserable weekend.
King Cool Black.
Yes, ma'am.
Let me say this to you, okay? Now, we cannot refer to God's gifts as bees. Okay.
That one we can, because she stayed in the bed farting all damn night. I ain't even know her like that.
Well, listen, everything else is fine, but the bee, calling her bee, you better than that. You better than that, Cool Black.
Nah, I ain't shit. They been telling me since I was a kid.
You are. You may not think you are, but you are.
All right. I'll back it up. I'll say that trifling ass hooker.
Little better.
Yo,
Is it?
Come on.
I can't
I
believe
really
me and
did
this
get
Negro
stuck with her for 3 days in
shared
a blizzard.
same womb.
I'm sorry that happened to you. You know what? And listen, sometimes you can't trust some friends. You know what? If and nowadays this is what I can offer. You make sure somebody sends a picture, a full body picture to you before they hook you up.
But
this was before camera phones.
Nowadays,
right.
a lot of filters, people look completely different.
I still had a pager.
FaceTime, JT.
Oh yeah,
FaceTime
Hey,
them.
you gotta FaceTime because them filters be working.
Yeah.
Yes.
The filters be working.
Yes.
Yep, they do.
Completely
They
different
definitely
person.
do.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
check
There's this
out.
one
Coach
chick we
Jazzy.
talk about. I don't even know her real name. I call her Filter Face.
Wow.
Coach Jazzy.
It's true because her filters be. When I saw her in person, I didn't know it was her.
Okay, we moving on. Coach Jazzy.
We should let everybody know that Cole Black is a comedian. No, he is a comedian, you all. He is a professional comedian. So he's, he gonna be cracking us up the whole time. Okay?
Hey, but those are true stories.
Yeah.
Coach Jazzy, what else you got for us?
I'm done. Let's go with you. Get your questions together. Let's go.
Check this out, guys. I feel like we should be bringing women up on charges because they be extorting us with our kids.
For child support.
Extortion, child support. You can't.
Only if you let them.
Hey, how you brothers feel about that? I mean, my kids are grown now. Everything's all good. My stuff is good. But when I see certain situations, you can't see your baby. They're always taking the baby away. Oh, you got to give me some money. I feel like they do extortion. I feel like it's an extortion. What do y'all think about that? Cole Black.
I think when a man is allowing that to happen, that's his problem. He a weak ass dude. he could get the middle finger and keep it moving. Because when it comes down to it, you're not gonna let nobody take your child from you. If it ain't the police taking, and she talking about, oh, I'm not gonna let you see the baby, I would go pick up the baby, call the cops, and be like, hey, we ain't got no custody arrangement. You know what I'm saying? This my baby. If she want to see him, she can go to court and get custody. If you have a custody arrangement, she can't withhold the baby within those parameters of that arrangement of visitation or whatever. So any dude to use that as an excuse, yeah, my ex won't let me see the baby because she talking about she need money and this. I'll be like, man, you weak. Go get your kids. Don't ever let no woman hold your child hostage. That's your seed, just like it's her seed. So that whenever dudes say that shit, is bullshit in my book. That's the way I feel about it because I ain't never let a woman tell me I can't see my baby. I'll be like, well, I tell you what, you want to play like that? You're gonna have to file for visitation now. Period.
You
Okay,
know what?
very valid.
I let a woman do that to me. I never let it happen again. I went and got custody of my son and had him since he was 5 years old. You know,
Well,
so
you was
with
also a
this
lot
son,
younger
I
too when
was
that
younger
happened.
and I didn't know. So what you're saying is true, but a lot of times when you have younger parents, like how myself was, I did not know. All I knew is the woman had the baby, and that's how it goes. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't. Uh, I had the resources, but I didn't have the knowledge. You know,
Yeah.
so. But yeah, I agree with what you say. What you think about that? What do you think about that, JT Money?
Oh, for me, it's fairly difficult, and I say difficult because I don't have any kids. So my perspective may be a bit biased, because I refuse to allow a woman to just completely take custody of my child. I don't feel like it's the court or anyone else's responsibility to tell me I need to take care of my kids. So I'm going to take I'm going to make sure I'm always taking care of my kids. And I've told every young lady that I've dealt with that I don't have any kids. And if we do decide to have kids, her problem is going to be her trying to get custody because I'm gonna want custody of my kids because I feel like it's a man's responsibility to always take care of his kids. So that's just me. So that's just my viewpoint. I mean, I don't really think that a man should allow a woman to do just that, to use the kids as a negotiating tool to try to get everything they
Right.
want
That's
from
right.
women. So
And vice
I mean that's
versa.
just me. Yeah. So
Right. And what is Coach Jazzy? Can you elaborate on that?
Yeah, I just want to just say that no man should position himself like that. He needs to understand that he has power. He can use the court system. I love the men that understand how to utilize that. And
Mm-hmm.
I know people in my own family, I've seen them, play that whole game with the kids. You can't see the kid, they play, no, you can't take them here. It's a whole control thing. I've seen it. And I just think that it's a horrible position for men to be in, but you don't have to be in that position. I just feel like, hey, you a man, look, go to court, get your visitation rights, and don't settle for the weekend dad. Don't do that.
No, not
Don't
yet.
do that. Have some days where you get to get up in the morning and take them to school and pick them up and feel all of that, going to the games and all of that.
yeah.
Don't settle for that type of court thing when she take you and, get what it is that you want and utilize the court system the same way that women do.
And I feel like it's a bad thing that two grown-ups can't come together. And it seems like whoever loves the least controls the relationship. And when someone loses that power up to where, hey, I don't want to be with you no more, it seems like that's the only power they got to use against the
That's
other
weak
person,
people.
Yeah.
I would
So
like to hear from Miyoshi because she
Me
she
too.
did so very well. She, Mia, you could just give an example of like what kind of mother you were um, to your kid's father. Like she never withheld her kids, no matter what. And I love
That's
that.
what's up.
I love that about her.
Yeah, that's
That
really
she's
good.
not one of those women who
That's what's up.
play games, or at least I didn't know about it. Because I used to be like, he shouldn't be able to get the kids. He ain't giving you no
Mm,
money.
Oh,
mm,
hell no.
When we were
mm,
Ooh, the baby
mm,
mama
Yeah,
talk.
mm.
when we were
I have,
younger, I
yeah,
Yeah.
would be mad. But she was like, nope.
I and she's talking
Extortion.
about
Extortion.
she's talking about one particular dad, but I have four sons and I have three fathers. And the my two oldest, they have different fathers, and my two youngest have the same father because I was married to their dad. But I don't know, you guys. I think it was just because I wasn't raised by a single mom. So I didn't have that example of foolishness, is what I call it.
That's
You
good.
know, I
Right.
really didn't have that. And so I understood like very young, I don't know how I understood this, but I understood very young that I wanted my sons to be with their fathers. And I think it was just because I was raised to honor men in a certain way.
Yeah.
So I was just real like I would hold back from my sons what their dads would do. Like, I didn't even want to tell my
Right.
sons because I didn't want them to start having how boys will tend to draw to their moms
Mm-hmm.
and take their mother's side. I didn't want my sons to do that. So I withheld a lot from them until they were older. I took my first son's father to court, but he was doing stuff even outside of court. And, they all participated in their children's life, even up until now. We're all friends. So it's just, I don't have that experience. I just wasn't that girl. But I do know, unfortunately, my third son does have a person in, uh, had a person, has a person, I don't know, in his life that is extremely what she is. And I think that my son is at fault in a lot of things. A lot of ways that he can step up, he doesn't. So I do understand the way that the women feel. I often try to talk to him, but I wasn't that girl. So, I hate that. I hate that we are so using children as leverage. I hate that.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, yep,
Right. Right. Good. Well said. Well said. Well,
yeah.
got a question. Who do I want? We're gonna go with JT. How do you feel about polygamy?
Mm, that's a great question. Ooh,
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 wait, ooh, make
ooh.
it feel
That's a
all
great
shimmy,
question.
shimmy inside.
Woo, it does. Now, how do I
Shimmy,
feel about
shimmy.
polygamy? Honestly, I think polygamy is good, and that's just me. Okay, of course. Let me make sure I put that disclaimer on
Look
here
at
because my
look at
my
Jazzy face.
my queen watches this on a regular. Okay, let me make sure I put that out there. This is my perspective. I feel like polygamy is okay as long as all the adults are having discussions, as long as there's open communication and there's a open line of communication, and no one's hiding anything from anyone that's in that polygamous relationship. The reason being is because when you're dealing with so many different individuals and so many of those individuals are sexually involved with each other, let's make sure that we stay in that circle because once we step outside of that circle, then now you're putting everyone at risk. Now, I just don't want to be put at risk, but me personally, I think it's okay. I think polygamy is fine as long as everyone is communicating.
Coach Jazzy, how do you
Yeah.
feel about that?
I'm just not into it.
Okay, okay.
I mean, I just don't believe in it. I just don't think that is safe. I mean, I feel like as a woman, understanding our bodies, how it works, women know when men cheat, just like,
Mhm.
because of what happens with our bodies. The minute that they sleep with somebody different and then come back, it's always a
Yep.
problem. It's
Yeah, that pH is off. That pH is off.
it
Hard.
throws everything off, and we already know you've been sleeping around because now I'm sick, and I know I haven't done anything, and I just don't think that it's safe. It's and I don't believe that that's how it should be. I just wouldn't want to keep going back to the doctor. I wouldn't want to, be trying to figure out whose turn it is, what night I got, and how we gonna do this. Is it,
Right. Like,
I
We in
don't,
the
I'm
house
just
together,
not,
man. We in the bed together.
she,
Whose turn it
she,
is? Just roll over. It's your turn. What?
I just,
me
it's too
personally,
much.
if I was to do something like that, they would have to have their own houses.
But that's cheating.
Their own
If
places.
they not in the
They
same
ain't
house
got to
with
be
you.
all in
Yeah,
one
that's
place.
cheating. That's cheating.
Hey, not if he's
We all in the
providing
same
for each
house.
one of them.
Not if it's
Yeah.
Yeah.
polygamy.
Care
You
of
got
each
this
other.
family over here, this family over here. You go over there, you go
Yeah.
over there. They all don't have to be in the same house. But what do you think about that, Cole Black?
Well, honestly, it don't matter because it's up to the people in that relationship. If you want to be in a polygamous type marriage or you want to be a polyamorous or anything, all you saying is, look, I'm still a hoe and ain't ready to give up hoeing. That's my opinion. That's it.
Okay.
If you want to be in a relationship that's one-on-one, that's what you want. But people who want multi-partners in their relationship, it's because they ain't got their freak out yet. That's all I think. They lazy. They don't want to be. Those are the same people got a Metro phone plan or a Cricket phone plan because they don't want no commitment.
Okay, with that said, with that said,
My y'all.
Moshi, can you piggyback off of that?
Yes.
Go
I
ahead.
like that he said that
Yeah.
it's somebody that wants to just work off their, just work off there. I don't know. I know that when I think about past, people, even in the Bible, they talked about a man having more than one wives. We know David, we know Solomon, and many others that had more than one wife. I think the concept back then was a little different. That if you can take care of it, women were in a different position at that point. I think now it's probably more about my sexual drive than it is anything else. But I wanted to say, for me, a lot of times people will say, well, if it's two consenting adults or if they agree, then it should be left up to them. But I don't think agreement means right. Consent doesn't mean right. And I think that we have to maybe rethink what we think is actually something that we should be doing just because we get the urge. Like as mature adults, we should be able to deal with those urges. We can't move on every urge that comes to us, just immature. We're not dogs. We're really humans. And so our thinking is a little bit more developed than dogs. Dogs sniff at butt. Dogs sniff butt and then they put their stuff in any hole there is. But men are not dogs. They're humans. They're divine.
Yeah. There you go,
Okay,
divine.
well said,
And
well
so
said.
there is a little sprinkle there. Okay.
Well said.
Look at
Me,
she
me
giving.
personally, I feel like there's nothing wrong with it. In Asian culture, Indian culture, African culture, South American culture, they practice that. We're here in the Western hemisphere, we're the only ones that pretty much do monogamy. But I feel like there's nothing wrong with it at
They
all.
practice orgies too. They practice burning flesh. They practice eating cats. We don't have to let cultures determine what we do. Just because cultures do it doesn't mean we adopt it. Do what you want to do. We don't have to adopt it.
Well, I feel like
It's
there's
definitely a
nothing wrong.
choice.
Well, I feel like there's nothing wrong with
Absolutely.
polygamy at all. I feel like there's nothing wrong with it. If you can afford to have however many wives you want to have, you should be able to do that. Me personally, it's hard enough to deal with one.
Absolutely.
I'd rather
Word.
be with just one woman and build with that one woman. I
Mhm.
don't want
Mhm.
all that energy in the house like that. So,
Mhm. Mhm.
but I feel like there's nothing wrong with it. But
Okay.
for me, there is. I'm good off that shit. So.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You know what though? What were we? There was there's that show of them people in Utah, and they had and the dude had like 6 wives. Well, guess what? After so many seasons, all but one left his ass.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, it goes even just like when she was talking about the Bible. Just like in the Bible, it says if a man and a woman break up, the kids are supposed to go with the man. The woman's supposed to leave. You know. So
You
I mean,
also say if your brother dies, you're supposed to take care of his wife and children.
yeah, you're supposed to go into his wife. Yep. Yep. Yep.
Yeah.
So
But I don't
Well,
know
do
about
you
all
guys
that.
want to move into biblical perspectives
I
or?
mean, because she brought it up. She brought it up. So
Oh,
No.
okay.
Oh
Because
you
yes, we
know,
can.
you would
Absolutely.
have to understand that
Hmm.
there were changes in how the old and the new and the type shadows and just understanding where we are currently, why it was like that back then, and understand why God no longer was pleased with these traditions that he absolutely hated. So, and as
well, you know, well,
earlier on, we did say some of us are believers and believe a certain way. So
right.
if we're gonna go on that, we really about to go on
I'm a
something.
That's
I'm a
gonna be
good
another. That's gonna
Christian.
be another show. So we just gonna keep it back to
Okay.
No,
it.
I'll
That's
just
gonna be
say
another
I'm a
show.
good
I was
Christian.
trying to
I'm a
use
good Christian. I
biblical.
pick the shit that I want to use.
Hey, we gonna have a show about that
Right,
too, though. We gonna get, but that's another show. That's another show.
right,
Okay.
right.
Um. Now, did you have any more questions? Because I think there's one I didn't hear. No, no, I think you did do that. I think
Right. We're with your
did
I
we do
think you
all of
did.
yours?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I did everything. The ghosting, you did twice, honey.
Oh, this is one I have.
Okay.
Okay. No, this is a question for the coach. I
Oh.
I need to know what was my problem back then. I would like a girl. I would pursue a girl. Really like her. Soon as we had sex, I was not interested. On to the next. Could you help me with that, Coach Jazzy? I mean, I'm not like that now, but I had an issue. Like, okay, for instance, JT, have you ever been like that? You really like someone, and when you had sex, it was like, I'm good.
No,
What
because
about you, Coach?
cause I wasn't just
I
giving
don't.
it up like that. So
Yeah.
You
As a
said what?
teenager, yeah.
no, I mean, 'cause to me personally, and again, I know my views are probably very different from everyone else's, but I wasn't just trying to get to the cat like that because I mean this thing is precious too. So I'm not just gonna give it to you. I mean, so
You
that's
was thinking like that
so
at a teenager? Stop
yeah.
it.
No,
Stop
for
it.
real, seriously,
You
man. I
said this
I
wasn't
thing
trying
was
to
is
stick.
both.
precious too.
I wasn't trying
Stop
to stick
that
and go
shit.
like that, man. For real,
Look,
I
stop
I
wasn't
that
trying to
love
stick
shit.
that.
and
Who
go.
raised you, JT? Who
Look,
raised you?
my auntie.
I got my mama and my daddy in my life like that. So it's like I wasn't trying to stick and go like that, man. It was more
That's
to it. And
good.
I think maybe because I had so many sisters too, maybe that had something to do with it. Because I didn't, I would hate for a man to try to stick and go with any of my sisters. Because I was always ready to fight. You know, my
It wasn't
sisters
a
told me
stick and
something was
move.
wrong.
It was just you lost your feelings. Like you really liked the woman, and then after y'all do what you do, it's just like I'm good. Like
And the reason you felt that way is because you felt like you accomplished something. I've won. It was a race for
that's
you. I won
that.
the race.
It was a yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I
Yep.
won the race.
Yep.
So it was never that. It was never that for me. I never
Yeah.
tried to
Or
stick
Yeah.
they
and move.
try to latch
So
on too hard. They try to latch on too hard and be like, "Oh, we go together now." Like, no, we don't. I tied that
mm,
condom in a knot and flushed it. We over.
mm.
Pretty much. Pretty
Wow.
much.
But it
That was
does.
when I was young. When I
Yeah,
was young.
I get it. But
Then I grew up.
Yeah. I think it's under development. I think in your,
It was when I was younger.
that's all. It's just
Yeah.
not yet having or seeing the value in a woman yet. Not really knowing what
Right.
you like, figuring out your own needs and stuff. Like, right, boys, they just, man, I grew up in a house with boys, and it was always about that. They was coming in the house, sharing their moments, sharing all different kind of stuff concerning girls, and just getting off. It wasn't any type of emotions that were connected to it at all, other than, hey, I'm just trying to be fulfilled. I just
Well, that's the way boys are programmed from a
yeah,
young age.
yeah,
And we really were programmed that way. Think about it. When you walk in, you see the little boy, 5 years old. Hey, how many girlfriends you got? One. Oh, one girlfriend? Boy, you need 5 girlfriends. So they telling them right then, you need
yeah,
more than one. Then you watch the movies, especially the movies from our era, the coming of age stories and the movies. Every boy, all the cool boys was what? The ones that got the booty. Those were the cool kids. And the story was usually about some nerd trying to get some booty from the hottest chick who was giving it up to the cool dude who was getting all the booty, who ended up cheating on her with her friend. And she realized the nerd was the one she should have been with. That's the story they always tell. So
yeah.
the cool guy gets all the booty. You're supposed to be her best friend till she gives you the booty.
Oh my
The,
god.
the men in your life tell you you're supposed to have lots of booty. Like, and if you don't have a good example of a man young, then you're gonna go off the example they try to program you with. Period.
Yeah.
Got it,
Period.
yeah.
So, Big
Very valid.
Twizz,
And
you
that's
fixed
why I
that
was such a
problem?
hoe.
Did you fix that problem?
Oh yeah, that was like teenage. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That was teenage, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I fixed that problem. I fixed that problem.
Oh
But
yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
okay. Well, look, we done
Teenage,
got
early
through the
20s.
questions. What was that? Cold black ass.
Oh, I just said, yeah, teenage to early 20s.
Yeah, pretty much. Okay, we got through the questions. Are you guys ready for the Big Twizz game?
Let's go.
Let's go, Twizz.
Y'all ready? All
Let's do it.
right. All right. Now, Usher or Genuine? Coach Jazzy.
Usher. Genuine. I like Usher.
You like Usher?
I like Usher.
Ah,
I
M
really
Boogie.
like Usher.
M Boogie, what you got?
Who is M Boogie?
Am I M Boogie?
He
Yeah,
didn't
you
name
M
you
Boogie.
Yes,
M
I think you're M
Boogie.
Boogie.
You
Yeah.
M Boogie now.
Oh, okay.
M Boogie.
You
M
know,
Boogie.
these are my confessions. Just
Ah.
There you go. Go on, tell them confession.
I love Usher.
Yeah.
Oh, no light skin.
Love
Light skin ain't in, huh?
Never been. It's never been in. Oh,
Cole,
sorry,
what-
Justin. That's my son. In case
Hold on. Wait a minute. I'm dark skinned in there.
You dark skinned now?
I got dark skinned tendencies, damn it. Cold black. Usher or Genuine?
Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna rock with Genuine on that one. Ever since the whole thing about Usher came out, every time I hear one of his songs, I'll be thinking he talking about "Let It Burn." You did.
Yeah. Mr. Herpy, man. Mr.
I can't help it. But
Yeah.
Confessions was his dopest album. Genuine had a couple of good albums. Both of them could dance their ass off, but I think Genuine probably a better dancer, or was.
Right.
Yeah.
JT, you said
Yeah.
Usher, right? Usher? You
I'm
said
going
Usher.
with Usher. Yeah, I'm going with
Who-
Usher.
Who's the better dancer? Y'all?
Probably
Genuine.
Yeah, probably Genuine.
You know, Genuine can't dance anymore. So
He sure
Nah,
can't.
he
He like a
can't.
stiff
At
old
Hey,
man.
niggas get fat. Niggas get fat.
Hey, what
no,
do
he just cannot move.
you
It's
can't
not
keep
about, you know,
he do? He has scoliosis.
is that what he got for real?
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
had it his whole career, but it's just worse now. You know, he older.
Oh,
Oh,
really? I didn't know
I
that.
shouldn't
Wow.
be
Okay.
laughing at it then. Okay.
we
I know.
sorry.
It's okay. We can laugh.
Genuine.
We love
You
you.
can't keep a six pack forever.
Okay.
Right.
Here we go. M Boogie, Joe or Chico DeBarge?
Oh, I never was really into the DeBarges, so I'm gonna go with Joe.
Okay. JT Money.
Disrespecting light skinned
Chico.
dudes.
Chico, yeah.
Mhm.
Cousin.
DeBarge, I love them.
Light skin coming
Love them.
back.
They
Light
back.
skin coming back.
I love them.
Okay, Cold Black.
I'm gonna go with Joe. Chico had like 1 album, 2 albums.
Okay. You
Two
ready?
albums. Joe had some hits.
Okay.
Joe did, but
If he said L, I go with the L.
right. Oh, or just the DeBarges. Period. You said Chico though, right?
Yeah.
He said Chico
Yeah, he said
specifically.
Chico.
Chico was dope though. Chico's album was dope.
I'm
And then
gonna go
Chico
with-
It was. It was
I'm gonna
hard.
change my man. I'm going with I'm coming over there to Joe.
Yeah, I was about to say, Nikki. Now you know you love Joe.
I love Joe.
Joe.
But you know, all I heard was DeBarge name, so I was just
Yeah, you love.
I got some potential babies off of the Joe records, but not Chico. Chico's some thugging shit. It's thug singing.
Joe and Chico had that. They were doing that music together. That was dope. So
Yeah.
you know. But yeah, okay. I am going to go with Cold Black. High Five or 112.
112 is my group. Man, I got new babies coming off of 112 old shit still. 112.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. M Boogie, what we got?
I don't know what High Five sings.
me.
I
Either.
just know 112.
Who got some high five music?
What am I
Damn.
gonna do? Just
Okay.
can't handle it.
Oh no, 112.
Yeah,
112
112 over here.
and Unconditional Love on the Minister Society soundtrack. Okay. JT,
112 all day.
112.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Coach Jazzy, I have Blackstreet or Belle Biv DeVoe.
Ooh, that's
Ooh.
tough.
Oh,
Dang, now that's
Ooh.
bad.
come
Ooh.
on, Coach.
They both basically had 1 album too, right?
Right.
Yeah. Mhm.
I'm gonna go with Blackstreet.
Yeah. M Boogie, what we got?
Same, Blackstreet.
Yeah. JT,
Black Street.
Wow.
Cole?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going with Belle Biv DeVoe because that
knew
Boot
he
City
was getting ready
remix.
to-
Hey, the Boot City remix CD was off the hook. I had the
Yeah.
cassette.
Yeah, man.
Hey, I still be bumping that. People come, people go. In this business, you will never. Come on, man.
Stop singing, please.
But
Jazzy, why you gotta make that face?
wait,
Don't you ever do that again.
Belle Biv DeVoe was good, but you know they
They were.
great
They were.
dancers and entertainers, but they really couldn't sing.
Yeah.
But
Nah,
you know,
well,
Mike
that's why I
Evans
said
was
Black
dope. Tell me why. Okay, well, all right.
That's
I
all.
be listening to both of them though. I got them both on my playlist.
Yeah,
Everybody
Whole
answered?
album.
Everybody answered?
I think so.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. JT Money,
Yes, sir.
D'Angelo, or Avant.
Oh, D'Angelo. All day. That was an easy one.
What?
Yeah, that was an easy
What?
one for me.
Yeah, that's
was.
easy.
Yes, sir. That's an easy one
Yeah.
for me.
Yeah,
Too easy.
Everybody said
Too easy.
D'Angelo?
D'Angelo.
Yeah.
baby.
You better give somebody else. You better put somebody else on there.
Yeah.
for
Avant
real.
ain't gonna get no
Can't nobody
D'Angelo
really
status.
touch him.
Avant-
No, D'Angelo when he
Exactly.
came out, it
Avant
was
was dope, man. Avant was dope.
Yeah,
but
Nah, he wasn't that dope though.
He-
D'Angelo
Nah,
is
not
superstar.
in comparison, yeah.
Okay.
D'Angelo.
Okay.
D'Angelo was something else.
Okay. I
Yeah,
got
he's
two
on a
groups that's
whole
good-
nother level.
Yeah, he's on a
Yes,
different level.
yeah.
Okay, well, I got
Yeah.
two groups. Mint Condition or Silk.
Dang,
Oh, Silk all
Ooh,
day.
that's
Silk
a
all
hard
day.
one.
that's
That's
hard
hard.
though. Cause mint condition is they on
Ooh.
the
Condition is good. But
That's
Silk,
my favorite
Pretty
band.
good, but
That's my favorite band, Meat Condition.
Hey, Silk
But-
was dope as hell.
But
They
Silk,
are. They
but
bad.
Silk. Oh man, that's a hard one.
Ooh,
Go ahead, whoever
I would say
just-
mint condition.
Just say it. You say Meat Condition, Cole.
Yeah, just because I think when mint condition came out, that soundtrack to that part of my life, that was in that era, in that groove. Silk was a little bit later, but that mint condition was, man, that was some good
Silk
time.
was before. I think Silk was before.
Are you sure?
Yeah, early '90s was
Oh.
Silk. I think.
yeah. I want to change my answer to.
They both was early 90s, wasn't they?
You said you want to change, huh?
Yeah, they both were early 90s.
Okay, I think Silk was first though.
Well,
I don't think so. I think mint condition was. I can't remember.
Really?
I'm looking it up now.
Okay.
Yeah, there we go. Somebody got the laptop handy.
Oh yeah, Silk. Well,
Probably around the same
yeah,
time.
Silk was like I think it looks like their first album was 1994.
Okay.
But Mint Condition had Breaking My Heart in 1991. So that's
Yeah, I have to go with because I was thinking mint condition was like the beginning of high school, or somewhere in the middle of high school when I was really getting my groove. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. Yeah, Mint Condition is a little older than Silk.
Okay, well I
Yes.
have 2 hit wonders. Which hit do you like better? Return of the Mac or Adina Howard? 2 1-hit wonders.
Oh, Adina.
Adina
Wait. Adina
or
had 2
Return of the
hits.
Mac?
She had T-shirt and panties, and what was the other one?
What?
Well, yeah, I mean, but
Shirt and panties.
she had a couple of songs, but they were pretty
Oh,
much
she had
one-hit
that
wonders.
one. I got my T-shirt and my panties on.
She's a 2-hit wonder.
And then she had the other one.
Oh, that's the song.
Wanna be a freak all through the night, all through
Yeah.
the night. We can put.
And Adina
say
was bad too. She was
So,
bad.
so which one? Return of the Mac? Y'all
Is
know.
that
Y'all all know who
Return
Return
of
of
the
the Mac.
Mac?
Yeah, now
Yeah.
that was a hit.
I like Return.
That's the only one he had though, didn't he?
Yeah, she only had 2, so it's the same thing. Which
Yeah,
one you think, guys?
I'm going with
Return of the
Adina.
Mac or Adina?
Return of
Adina.
Look at how
Return
all the men are picking
Return
Adina.
of the Mac.
Adina.
I was just thinking
Dana.
that too.
Okay.
No.
Tevin
You know, she
Campbell?
got an album just came out not that long ago.
Really?
Who?
We gonna look
Independently.
that
I
up,
can't
cuz.
remember the name, but it's
You
on
said who?
YouTube. It's on YouTube Music.
He said Adina.
Oh.
Yeah,
Okay.
she got something independent that just came out. It's not too bad either.
Okay.
Okay. So we got Kevin. I don't know if this is a good one. I'm gonna say it anyway. Tevin Campbell or So For Real?
That's a group and an individual.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
what? So what? So
So
what?
for real.
So for real.
I agree.
So for real.
So for real.
So
yeah.
For Real.
I
Yeah.
mean, you
yeah.
almost can't beat bands.
Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah.
Bands, they
Well,
I mean, but you know what? So For Real.
D'Angelo
They're
could.
just backup singer. Hold on. So For Real is backup singer, has backup singers, but Tevin had backup singers too, like on some songs. Because
Everybody.
So For Real, it was only that one person singing all the songs, So it could go that way,
okay.
Okay. So Guy or H-Town?
Guy all day.
She said that quick.
Yeah.
I had a song dedicated
She
to
like
me,
the nasty
baby.
man.
I had a song dedicated to me on the radio when I was a senior
Oh.
in high school. Guy, Bye Bye Baby, whatever that song is.
Man, that song, Guy. I'm going with Guy
And I'm
too.
saying, Bob, hey, Aaron Hall was dope. He was the original R. Kelly.
Yes, he
Yes.
was.
That's who
The
R.
nasty
Kelly
man.
copied
Yes.
was Aaron Hall. That he
That
started cutting his hair
exactly.
bald like Aaron Hall.
Yep.
You know.
Yeah, that they
Well,
used
when you
to
think
say
about it,
that
R.
he was
Kelly's
copying.
album dropped. He dropped right in that gap when Aaron Hall should have had a single album out, because that was right after the guy kind of breakup. Aaron Hall needed to come out with his album in that little gap. R. Kelly saw it and jumped in it and sounded just like the brother, was riffing
Yeah.
like him and everything.
Yeah, they said he completely like stole his whole thing.
One
Like
hundred.
He did.
the
The
look,
bald head,
the whole
Because at
the
that time, Aaron
sound.
Hall was huge.
the
Yeah.
black, the bald head, the black sunglasses.
Yeah,
It was straight after Aaron Hall.
it was absolutely.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. We got a
Can I
song
ask
there.
a question right quick?
Yeah, go ahead.
Let me ask y'all, since I got y'all here, and we got the good perspective, men and women. Does anybody else feel guilty when they listen to R. Kelly nowadays?
Not me. Not at all. Nope.
I finally just got over that guilt. I was like, you know what?
Oh,
It's the music I'm listening to.
Right. Hey, yo.
I haven't
I don't
listened
know
to
what
him.
to do really. I hate being on the fence, but
Yeah,
I-
yeah.
Right?
because I can't unlike music. I can't.
Right.
Right.
If I liked the song back then, how am I not gonna like the song? Like
You
now,
feel guilty
I
listening
think we
to it.
still
Though.
like the song.
logically, it doesn't make
I
sense.
think what happens is a little thing come in our mind, maybe.
Yeah, we
You
know
know,
he was a
hear it.
freak.
Right. We know and I'm so disappointed in him. Like,
Yeah, his
We all
legacy.
is. We
You
all
know,
is.
his legacy is now of which what he's
Tarnished.
locked up for. It has nothing to do with his music anymore. It's gone. You know.
but you know what it makes me think about that music we used to listen to? He was talking about little girls.
That's what I think
Yeah.
of when I hear the music.
Wait,
That's
now why
exactly
you
what I
bringing
think
that?
of.
What? I don't
I'm
listen.
just saying, like, I can't help but to
Yeah, that's how I look at it. I
when
don't.
you watch
That's
that
where your mind
series,
go. That's where your
they
mind
said
go. That's the guilt
yes,
part.
he would do what he was doing and go in the studio. You know, so some of them songs you'd be like, what the world? You
Maybe
Yeah.
the Stepper songs wasn't about that though. Maybe we can like
No,
what
not
like.
the Stepper song. The Steppers was
Right.
grown stuff. That was some grown stuff.
That's
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
Like backyard party and all
Yeah.
of that.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Hey, I'll still be
Yeah,
bumping
yeah.
Chocolate Factory though. Chocolate Factory, my favorite album from that fool.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I know that's hard for y'all because y'all in Chicago.
Did
That's
you
all.
see what Chicago did for him?
What?
What did they do?
No.
Dropped his case.
They what?
Yeah, you know, he was tried here too in Chicago.
No, I didn't hear what you said.
Oh,
You
they
said
dropped it?
his
They
case.
dropped it.
Oh yeah, they
Isn't he
dropped
supposed
the
to be
charges.
getting out soon?
He can't because of New York. Because of, they got him over there.
Yeah, he
He
still
got to do 30
they
years.
got charges pending. Oh wow.
But they are appealing.
Well-
His attorney did appeal.
His
He'll-
whole camp need to be
He'll get
locked
out.
up
He ain't
though.
gonna do 30 years.
Yes, everybody
Yeah, I mean,
and the parents.
they were.
Yep.
And the parents.
Aaliyah's
Yep.
parents
And
too.
the parents.
Yep. Yes.
Yep.
Yes. All of that.
Child trafficking.
How did we
All right,
get
let's go
on
back to
this?
your
Oh,
question.
please,
Please.
because
You
Oh,
said how
Cole. Cole
Yeah,
wanted
it's
to
Cole.
know.
My
Yeah.
bad.
He
You
think,
good,
he
Cole?
think he us. He think he us, coach. He think he running the show.
Nah, I just was thinking
You can't
about
be
it. I
part of
just
the
was
two
thinking about
heartbeats,
it.
fool. You can't be part of the two heartbeats, fool.
Listen.
Crazy.
I'm the number 2 temp tone.
That's right.
There you go. Okay, I got another one. Now this is just which song did you like better?
Okay.
I think y'all gonna Brown Sugar from D'Angelo
Okay.
or I Wanna Sex You Up by Color Me Bad.
Really?
Mm.
I really like I Wanna Sex You Up. That shit was dope. When that movie came out, what was it?
Oh no.
Nino Brown?
Yeah.
That song was dope. That song,
Hey,
come
that was a
inside,
classic
take
film,
off
but
your
Brown
coat
Sugar's
and
too
make
classic.
you feel it all.
But
Okay, let's sing Brown Sugar. Let's do a little bit of the Brown
JT.
Sugar.
yeah, brown sugar.
Brown
Brown
sugar,
sugar,
babe.
Yeah,
Nobody know the words, huh?
No, nobody know the word.
Nobody know the words.
The
Ooh, when
funny
it comes
thing
to
about it,
me,
though,
I
I
want to
want
rub
to
it
set
down to
you
my
up.
feet.
That was the
And whenever
bomb.
you let me hit it, sweet
That was
black
the
honey when
bomb.
it comes to me. Sweet as caramel with the cocoa eyes. Even got a big sister by the name of Chocolate Top. Brown sugar, babe. I
Yes.
get high off your love. I don't know how to behave. Hey,
I'm gonna go with
that was the
D'Angelo.
cut.
I'm gonna go with D'Angelo.
I'm gonna go
Yeah.
with I want to sex you up, color me bad.
Color me
JT,
that
Yeah, they
I
didn't.
wanna
D'Angelo. Come
sex
on now.
you up.
D'Angelo.
Hey, that was a cut
Yes,
though.
sir.
That's
It
hard.
so was.
Those are hard
But
though.
I
Both
ain't
of
never
those
I ain't
songs.
never made love to sex you up. I made love to some brown sugar though.
Okay, yeah, I'll give it to D'Angelo too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna
What?
do the want to sex you up thing. I like that was my shit.
I knew
There
you
you
was
go.
gonna go opposite. I'm
How
telling
about
you.
you,
Look,
JT?
kid, you just think you know me, don't you, girl?
Which one, JT?
Wait. Say that again. What
Brown
are the
sugar.
options?
He
Brown
said
sugar.
Color
D'Angelo.
me bad or
Yeah,
brown sugar?
D'Angelo.
Wh-
D'Angelo. Yeah, brown sugar.
See,
There it is.
absolutely.
There it
That
is.
was a
There it
classic.
goes.
Still is.
Mm-hmm.
There it is. There it goes. And that is the show for today.
Ah,
Did
that's
you
the
guys
That
have
show,
seemed
boys
too
fun?
and
quick.
girls.
Oh yeah.
It
You guys
did.
have
I know
fun?
we missed you, Cole.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was doing some honeydew right then. I was in the middle. I gotta go back and finish them shelves now.
Yeah. Yep, I know how that is.
Right.
Woo! Well,
Yeah,
thank you
I
so
just put
much,
this shirt on
Miyoshi.
for the show. I got on drawers under that.
Huh? What is
She got a
it?
nice shirt on with some dirty drawers.
Damn right,
Oh my
boy.
goodness.
I
Hey,
got a
well,
hole in them drawers too.
thank you to our special guest. Thank you for coming and being
Yes.
a part
Thank
of the Big
you.
Twizz show.
All
Nice
right,
Thank
It's like
meeting
your
you
ladies.
you.
for
third cousin.
having me.
All
Man.
right.
Nice
It's
meeting
beautiful.
you guys.
Yeah, you're gonna have to come back and bless the platform. We enjoyed you, and please come back.
Yes. I'd be happy to come back.
All right,
Wonderful. I
thanks.
hope you enjoyed the show the way
I
that we
did.
enjoyed you. You dropped some great nuggets, man. I always enjoy JT. And what can I say about my cousins, the Gillis boys? You know what I'm saying. Family, we're
Yeah.
doing it. Okay. Partner in
Okay,
crime, Big Twist.
that's what it
Okay.
is. That's what it
Great show,
is.
guys.
All right, y'all. Well, Coach Jazzy, we're gonna do this again next week. And well, wait a minute. Next week is the Super Bowl. Next
Right. We're not
weekend.
doing nothing.
So we're not doing nothing next weekend. So audience, please like and subscribe. Okay, get the notifications out. We
Yeah,
will
You
yeah.
guys
not
should
be
do a
here for
special
Super Bowl.
Valentine's Day show.
A special Valentine's Day show.
Oh, well, I guess you can't because that's
Yeah,
too
you gotta
early.
do a Valentine's Day show.
Well, how we gonna do that?
I just thought about it.
You
It's
ain't gotta do it on Valentine's Day. Do it the day before.
Oh, come on now. Come on.
Hey,
And then you can post it online on Valentine's Day if you want.
Oh, now
There you
that
go. That works.
hey, here we go.
that's
Here we
really
go. That sounds
good.
good.
And the topic would be
Yeah.
what? Love.
Love.
Baby oil
Look
and
at
chicken
big old
bones.
pretty eyes, cousin.
Love.
Love.
In my daddy's eyes.
I heard that. I know that's right. Well, yeah, we'll see
Hey, is
what's
her
up. We'll
daddy the
see
one
what's
that's
up.
got this our daddy twin?
Yes.
Yeah.
I saw that picture. I was like, damn.
Man.
My mom said, that's much. I said,
that fail.
Miyoshi, I gotta send you pictures of their dad and my dad. They
And I,
look
they
like
look like twins.
and I look like her grandfather,
oh yeah, and he looks just like my granddad.
Wow.
which is
Nikki,
my
And I look
grandfather's
adopted.
I
brother.
think you showed me his dad.
I showed you his dad.
I think so.
Oh, okay, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Because you would, we talked about you going to see Big Twizz years
Yeah.
ago.
We
That's when
did.
you guys first connected.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
we're gonna make it happen this time.
yeah. We are.
I'll probably be coming to Chicago on a
The
quick
shot.
trip, or she coming out
Stay
here,
off the
however
south
it
side.
is. But
Yeah, yeah. I won't take them to. I don't even know how to get to them neighborhoods, but yeah. You won't.
I
I
got
live.
over there by accident once.
Oh, did you? Oh Lord.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I had a white girl in the car, so I got the hell out of there quick.
yeah, we know she had a
know
white
what?
girl in the car.
Girl,
This
I
fool's
knew
crazy.
I knew we was
Funny,
family.
dog.
Wait, we still recording, aren't we?
Yeah, we still
Oh,
here.
okay. I'm
Yeah.
so glad I didn't say what I was about to say.
Look, look, hey, the Big Twizz Show. Please like and subscribe, and we'll see y'all later.
Okay, bye guys.
All right,
Like,
All right.
subscribe, share. Bye y'all.
See y'all.